All right. Good evening. I don't own the rights to this music. Y'all know that. I'm actually on YouTube. Inception, right? Um, let's get right into it. I've been noticing a lot of patterns. I just wanted to document this. So we know a couple of days ago I wound up in the hospital. I had a very high beat per minute, which my Apple Watch read 210. And yeah, I was in the hospital for that. Yeah, I really was. 210. I had did this decode. This is on my Cryptic Kingdom mixmafia.discourse.group page. And we were talking about that day when Oculus had posted a video regarding space, a star, a specific dying star, the dying stages of a star. And I thought that was very interesting because 210 popped up here. So let's talk about it. So it says Earth is to be hit by a solar storm after a hole opens into the sun. I honestly think, I know a lot of people say space is fake. It's not a real, you can't get past the firmament, etc., etc. I have concerns. I have concerns. All of a sudden, a hole opened up in the sun. This happened, it says August 7th, 2022. And then you have SpaceX that launched a Starlink satellite. Got all these Starlink satellites that are floating around, which a lot of astronomers are very concerned about this, mainly because these Starlink sites are obstructing views. You know what I'm saying? These are people that view space and they're able to heed if there is some sort of danger or anything that is approaching the Earth, quote unquote. So, a hole in the sun, right? Now, I honestly think people need to take this shit seriously. Okay? Because back in September 2021, on the 21st, the headline is "The world is not yet ready to overcome a once in a lifetime century solar superstorm." Like this will cause like massive fucking devastation if this is as bad as I think it is. Right? And it's just weird that all this is happening. Especially like I've been feeling different. I can't explain it. I've been feeling funny, like something, like my body is being affected by these changes. I don't know if it's just me. Like I feel like my body is being affected by these changes already. Because you look at these headlines, people literally cannot take the heat. They cannot take the heat. Hold on, I saw there was an article I just saw. Okay, watch a massive comet crash into the sun and vaporize immediately. Right? That's the August 9th. Like a comet crashes into the sun and vaporizes, and this is like awe. Like, let's take a video of this. Let's not warn people what's happening. So coronal mass ejection can be seen erupting from the other side of the sun. Now, I might sound a little strange when I say this, but I'm really thinking that a lot of these billionaires that have access to get to space or get into space, I don't think that these are like occurrences that are just like willy-nilly. I really think this is man-made shit. I really do. I think that they are intentionally fucking with, and possibly, because there are articles that state that can the sun be destroyed? Can they destroy the sun? Can you blow up the sun? I've seen tons of stories on TikTok of people that's stated that they have had these dreams before of the sun blowing up. And I'm saying to myself, like, this is not normal. I'll tell you something else that's not normal. This August 6th, the Daily Sun. Now I already know some weirdo is going to come through here and say some weird shit, and I'm just going to say that we understand the pun. We understand the pun. This is a boxer whose boxer name or stage name is Nuclear Bomb. But being that we have had all these conversations about threats about nuclear shit, to see something like this, I know they put it in quotations, nuclear bomb set to explode. Nuclear bomb set to explode, right? And then, of course, the rumors of the Golden Gate Bridge, I look at these headlines and I'm like, why do y'all put it like this? Why do y'all put it like this? So I had to look up SpaceX, right? Because I came across an article because I was like, I was thinking about getting Starlink. God forbid if the grid goes out, at least we know we have internet access, right? I was like, okay. But do you see what's happening here? SpaceX denied nearly $900 million in broadband subsidies. Right? They have launched enough. Basically, they have launched enough Starlink sites because they launched the number 3,000. Right? They have 42,000. Right? They have 42,000 Starlink, and they were only allowed to get 3,000 up there. 3,000. And this is what astronomers are looking at. You see those, and this is a night sky of 2019, right? So this is what it looks like. It's hard to see anything when you have streaks of light reflecting into your lens. So I personally feel like it's like, I feel like at this time everyone's in position. That's what it's starting to feel like. Everything is in position. So it says, the orbiting satellites add a lot of noise to images captured by ground-based observatories, which they do by reflecting sunlight. The satellites mess with scientific data, appearing as bright streaks in astronomical images. The company has agreed to keep the magnitude of its satellites to a maximum of 7 to alleviate the issue. So, they're not, this is the thing too, they're just not floating, what I'm saying, with all these issues with these flares, Well, I think what I'm seeing here is, they told us, like, this looked like an opening of something, a hole of something. And I really strongly believe that these folks, these evil folks that are in power, who fear the sun, will try to destroy it because they can't take the heat. What do they say? You can't take the heat, get out the kitchen. Well, they can't leave the planet. They can't leave the planet. So I think everybody should take this seriously and, just keep your eye on everything because, those is the solar winds is one thing that they're concerned about, but it's also the solar energy, the activity. Um, so it says, as the time approaches, scientists expect space weather to have a more regular and potentially more damaging impact on life on Earth. Scientists have repeatedly warned that human civilization should be doing more to protect against damaging solar weather becomes more intense as events arrive. So we just have to be ready. It's that this heat is not normal. And I'm like, it seems like they're just trying to like speed up the process. So you guys let me know in the comments, what do you guys think is going on? Why is Starlink all of a sudden denied 900 million after they done launched all these satellites? You have astronomers that are nervous because they can't see what's going on out there. And apparently they got a glimpse of a comet that went directly into the sun. Like, I don't know, maybe it's just me. I think something is going on. Something strange is going on. So, I'm going to just leave it at that. I wasn't going to go to sleep without getting this off my chest. So, let me know what you think.